Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Go. We haven't visited it for a while. So Nintendo have been kind enough to send us the Pokemon Go Plus. It's a new peripheral that you put on your wrist, and with this, they've really rolled a 6. It's pretty cool, but you're asking, what does it do? Well, they've been talking about it for a while. You put it on your wrist, and instead of your phone vibrating when there's a Pokemon near, your wrist does. This kind of little device, it sits on your wrist, doesn't tell you the time, but it tells you if there are Pokemon near, gives you a shake, and then you can check your phone and see what is new and in the area. And so I'm keen to check it out and open up the box and show you what's inside. Right, so if you want to put the device on your wrist with the wrist strap provided, you're going to need to get one of these, a screwdriver for very small screws. That's the screw right there. Now, when this comes off, it's very similar in shape to the device itself. Now, you're going to want to take out the battery thing, and this basically engages the battery. So that's in, and then you literally just push it against here. Like that. Then you bring it down, and there's a very small clip or screw behind this strap, and that's what you need to get to, and it should tighten the clip. And there you go. Your Pokemon Go is on the wrist strap, and you're ready to put it on. Perfect. Right, so now we've got the peripheral, the Pokemon Go Plus on our wrist. It's time to go into your phone and pair it up. So all you do to pair it is you go into the Pokeball at the bottom and then select Settings in the top right. And on here on the menu is something called Pokemon Go Plus. Now when you hit it, you don't see anything in available devices, but that changes as soon as you tap the button on the device. Then you tap the available devices, you tap your Pokemon Go, your wrist shakes, and you get the message, successfully connected to Pokemon Go Plus, and you're good to go. Oh, hang on a sec, it's shaking. I don't know what's going on. Oh, whoa, no way! So, this is amazing, right? So, there's an icon in the top right, you can probably see this because I'm recording the screen, but it's the Pokemon Go watch, and there is a yellow line pointing towards a Pokestop. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. It says Pokestop in range, and my thing is vibrating. So let's go and just flick that. Right. So let's walk down to the corner, which is where the Pokestop is. And so yeah, some Paul Street clock. Good to go. Right. Well, what I want to do now is walk down a few streets to see if we can actually find. Sorry about the noise. It's a busy day. But let's go and see if we can actually find some Pokemon with this thing. Now there's been a couple of other updates while we've been away. One of those is the appraisal system, which you can see me doing now. Basically you can pick a Pokemon. I'm gonna pick my best one, Vaporeon, that I've lovingly called Willy. And let's see what our gym leader thinks of. Let's take a look at your Willy, shall we? Oh, hang on a sec. I'm getting a buzz on the old app. Overall, your Willy simply amazes me. It can accomplish anything. Its attack is its strongest feature, and she's blown away by its stats. Your Willy is so tiny, I almost didn't notice it. So what I'm going to do is show you the buddy system now, right? Now this is basically a system that lets you earn candy without actually having to catch the Pokemon that you need for the candy. And I know that's like a big issue for a lot of people because I know you need 300 Magikarp candy to get level up a Gyarados, and sometimes you can't find those. But if you have a Magikarp as your buddy, you can basically walk around. Every kilometer that you walk, you'll earn 1 candy. That's not a lot, but it is a way of getting candy without catching the Pokemon. Now my wrist is going crazy, don't know why. All right, another Pokestop in range. But as you can see, I've buddied up with my Weeping Bell that I've called Sips. Right, so we've got an incense on now, and that's 30 minutes. And if we just keep walking, we should see Pokemon appear. Watch out for the bins, Alex. There's a lot of bins. Oh, and the mattress. Watch out. There's a count. Hang on a sec. Shoes. There's shoes there. Oh, hang on a sec. Right, so my phone went off because it's a Pidgey. So let's catch the Pidgey, because why not? Right, well, yeah, so the watch does not go off when incense Pokemon pop up. My phone did still shake, but my hand didn't. So let's keep walking, because I want to see if Pokemon that appear out in the wild make my wrist shake. Right, so battery saver mode engaged, so that it turns off the screen while the phone's upside down and in your pocket. And that's super useful. So we've got the watch on, we're looking super rad. Now fingers crossed this works before we get back. Now hang on a sec, now this is real. There's actually a Pokemon in range. So again, you get another line pointing towards where the Pokemon is. So it's super easy to see what the app has picked up, what the device has picked up. And this time it's I think there's a Clefairy. There it is, just down the street. Okay, nailing. Now again, I'm going to raspberry up. And also Ultra Ball, because I don't want to mess around. Blam, right in the chest. And it's lights out for Clefairy. Now, a couple of things to remember is that if the icon on the top left is dark, it means the device has turned itself off, just to save battery, I suppose, which is a good thing, because it can't be on all the time. And if that's true, you tap the button once, and then you tap the dull icon, and it connects back again, and you can keep going. Also, another thing to remember is it doesn't pick up on incense Pokemon. So this only works on Pokemon that are out and about. I'm not sure if it works on Pokemon that are at a lure, at a Pokestop, but the device does actually also pick up Pokestops. So if you live out in the countryside and the Pokestops are few and far between, you can just be going around, and if you run into a Pokestop, it'll tell you that there's one in range and you should check it out. But you know, it's really cool. I mean, the Buddy app's awesome. The Appraise thing's kind of cool. And this new watch is actually really, really handy and useful. It kind of takes away some of the monotony of playing Pokemon Go. You don't have to constantly be looking at your phone to see what's out and about, especially in the countryside where playing can be a real chore. It's also got me super excited for Sun and Moon, which is coming out soon, and I can't wait to see what the new Pokemon are in that. But if you want to see more Pokemon Go, and if you want to see a Sun and Moon playthrough on my channel, make sure you press like and be subscribed, because that'll be coming your way. Okay, so another thing I wanted to mention, because as we were on our way home, I put my phone into sleep mode and just lock screen in my pocket, and I thought that the device wouldn't work while it's not in power saver mode and while the app's not active, but on my way back it did flash up and say that I was near some Pokestops. So you can actually keep the app on, the lock screen on in your pocket with the screen off as usual, and the device still does go off. So that's important to remember as well. Also, you can actually turn the device on and off. Using the icon in the top left, you can turn it on, and then you press the button, and it locates and shakes, it's on. Excellent. And then if you do want to save battery, or you know you're done, you're going to turn off the app, you're going to, I don't know, just not interested for the moment, or you're in an important business meeting, and you don't want your thing to go off while you're talking to the CEO, you can tap the icon as well, and it turns it off. It goes dull, it goes grey. So there you go. That's how it works. That's the tall and the short of it. So when does it go on sale? I think the embargo was for Friday, so I think it releases Friday, but I can't be sure, and I'm not 100% sure which countries it's released in and which countries have the same release date. So make sure you check Amazon or other places to see if it is available. Maybe you can pre-order it and it'll tell you when it's out. It works for both Android and iPhone versions of the app, so check it out. Okay, so before we go, I've been through the instructions, and there's another feature that is present with the Pokemon Go Plus, but I cannot find. The truth is, the instructions don't actually tell you what this thing can do. But basically, the most important thing, arguably, is the fact that when you do find a Pokestop and your watch goes off, you can then press the button. It should start going crazy. Oh man, that's so crazy. And then that makes the Pokestop go blue or purple, and you collect all the items from it. Now, I'm not 100% sure if it works on Pokemon, so let's find out. Okay, right, so the watch is going crazy because I think there's a Pokemon in range. Yeah. So now I tap the watch, and what's going on here? Pidgey ran away. Oh, right, so there must be like a window that I have to tap the watch. So there is some skill to it. Let's see if we can do it again. I'll wait for another Pokemon, so I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, right, so it's flashing. There's a Pokemon in the vicinity. Pokemon is in range. Press it. And I pressed it on the... Oh, I ran away! It's tricky then. I guess you have to press it once and then press it again when it flashes multiple times. Okay, Pokemon is in range. I think I missed it again. Ran away. I guess it's not supposed to be easy, but it's ruthless. Like, if you miss a ball, then, you know, you get to try again. If you miss with the watch, Pokemon's gone. And it could be a really good one. But the plus side is you can walk around town. You don't have to have your phone out. You can just like tap your watch and keep going, keep strolling. Right, so let's try again. Pokemon's in range, so we press green. Press white. Press white again, and white again. Oh! And now it's going multicolored, and Pidgey was caught. Right, okay, so there's some things to know about this. You have to keep tapping it, I think, every time it goes white. If it goes red, it means you haven't got it. And from what we've experienced, the capture rates on it are pretty low compared to when you swipe with the ball. So be careful of that. Also, if it's a Pokemon that you haven't caught before, as in you don't have it in your Pokedex, you've never caught it before, you won't be able to catch it with the watch. You'll have to get your phone out and use your balls the old-fashioned way. So, I've been Stin. I hope this has been an in-depth guide that covers absolutely everything. I hope. If there's anything we've missed, it's not our fault, because the instructions are pretty slim. Much like the app, a lot's left down to discovery. So maybe you'll find something else yourself about the watch. So check it out. It really is a game changer, and I kind of took a hiatus. I got to a really high level. XP fell off, but now things are coming like the buddy program, appraisal, and the watch. It feels like a brand new game. It really is a game changer. So I'm going to get back into it and maybe do some more videos. But until next time, guys, take care. And with this new peripheral, Nintendo have really rolled. With this new peripheral, Nintendo have really rolled. Right, yeah. A 6.